Alright, welcome back to another episode of Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep. This will be the secret episode. To remind you what happened in the last one, the final episode, basically, Aqua fought Terranort and ended up in the Dark World, and you can see that on the save thing there. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So, let's get into it. I haven't actually played through this before. I've seen videos of it, but I've never played through it myself, so this is going to be a first time for me. It's going to be pretty fun. Hidden Truths.
Darkness rules your heart. It gives me control. Muscle and sinew that once obeyed you now rebels against you. How you can remain here at all confounds the mind.
It's still my heart. You think you can just come in and take over? I'm not gonna sit by and let that happen.
Don't even entertain any notions of escaping me, boy. In the end, your heart will be engulfed by mine forever.
Wrong. You're gonna get shown the door, old man.
As I recall, you couldn't even handle your own darkness. How then will you triumph over mine?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, so that's how it is it? Someone else has set foot in your heart. Ericus, you sly fox.
I'm not afraid of what the darkness holds now. Even if you do wrest control of my heart from me. Even if you cast me into the deepest, darkest abyss. You'll never sway me from the one cause that pushes me to keep on fighting. Whatever the cost, I'm ready to pay it.
Brave words, to be sure. But I'm a patient man. We can take as much time as we need to settle this little property dispute. However, know this. You are just one of many roads that I might choose to take. Trust me, I made certain of that.
Image of their backs, preserved in memory.
Hey, Mr. Master. Oh, come on, you don't even know your pal? Please tell me the amnesia was just a sick joke. Boy, this is some cliche. Hey, you're not Terra. Just gotta check. As if. Well, don't sweat it. I got your back.
Two who were never meant to meet.
Who are you?
Why, hello. It's not often I get visitors.
Please, call me Aqua. Why are you sitting here all alone in the realm of darkness? How did you end up here?
Well, I can tell you this is my second time on these shores, but unfortunately, much like the first, I do not remember who I am or whence I came. Everything was washed away in whatever currents carried me here.
That's too bad. I know I've been here a long time, wandering through the endless hours, unable to escape.
You wish to return to your own world?
It's my friends. I promised I'd be there for them.
Your friends? Somewhere in the scraps of memory I have left, you remind me of a boy I once knew. He is very much like you. True to his friends and kind, this boy travels to many worlds and fights to keep the light safe.
Keep the light safe? I've been away too long. Did something happen out there? Are the worlds in danger?
Sad to say, they nearly fell to darkness more than once. But at every turn, that boy arrived with keyblade in hand to save the day.
Huh? Wait a sec. Is his name Terra or Ven?
Neither of those, I'm afraid.
Should have known.
How long has it been since I met him? At least a year now, perhaps more. Back then, my heart was clouded with vengeance. I did terrible things, both to him and his friends. I brought unhappiness to more lives than one. I felt something must be done. Was that why? A means of clearing my conscience, or perhaps out of a sort of scholarly instinct? While the boy slept his long sleep, I hid the results of my research inside him, transplanting the data to where it might best serve a purpose. In fact, I would like to believe maybe he can set things right. A boy like him who touches so many hearts, he could open the right door and save all those people whose lives I managed to ruin. So many are still waiting for their new beginning, their birth by sleep. Even me, and even you.
What's this boy's name?
His name is...
All the pieces lie where they fell.
Sora.
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 Where they wait for him.
Sora.
Riku!
Your mind's made up?
Yeah.
Sora.
Kairi! It's just, they really need me. I have to go. I am who I am. Because of them.
See you soon.
Ooh, reconnect Kingdom Hearts. Big scene, lots of stuff. Oh my gosh. One. Zero. Zero point. Confusing and weird. Yeah.
As long as you're with me, I'll always find my way back. Always. What? What is going on?
Hey. All the weird number stuff. It's confusing. I got a map. Yeah, I did say it is an entire level. Yes. That was a lot of cutscene stuff, and I think we got the majority of the story, but there's an entire level that I'm going to be playing for the rest of this. I do want to explain some stuff. Let's see how focused I can be while I'm doing things. No, hold on. Before I get into that, let me explain some stuff. Yeah, so as you can tell, she talked to Ansem the Wise, who told her about Sora's whole saving the world stuff, which is really touching because she met Sora when he was a kid, but that does mean that Aqua was here in the Dark World for 10 years. 10 years, man. 10 years stuck down here. Really longer than that, actually. And that's insane. So, out of the three, Terra, Venta, and Aqua, I think Aqua suffers the most. She's down here for 10 years, just wandering around, and we'll see some of the things she gets up to while she's wandering around by doing this. This is actually really cool as well, because it's actually Heartless. This whole game we've been fighting the Unversed, which the Unversed are like the dark feelings that come out of Ventus or whatever. Not Ventus, Vanitas. But now we're actually fighting real Heartless again, which is kind of crazy. The first time we do it, and it's in the secret episode. So, I don't know, I guess now's a good time to just like talk and speculate about stuff. I've found doing this series a little bit hard to like speculate on the story because I don't want to like accidentally give a bunch of stuff away. But oh goodness me, I'm gonna die. Now that we're kind of further along in the series, I think I feel a little bit safer talking about some story elements and stuff. So one thing I should clarify, because I don't think the story does a great job at explaining this. The Heartless don't really show up until around Kingdom Hearts 1. As far as I'm aware, that is at least what it sort of suggests. The Heartless don't really exist until a little bit before Kingdom Hearts 1. I don't think that that's true because of a lot of weird story stuff, and like we know a lot about like the past in Kingdom Hearts. We haven't gotten into that, so I won't talk about it. But oh goodness. The Heartless are a very weird thing, and I've sort of mentioned this before, and I think it's another good time to talk about it. But I think that the game genuinely lies to you about the story quite a lot. I think I'm supposed to hit this. What am I supposed to do? I'm not sure. Maybe this. What am I supposed to do here? Hold on, let me figure this thing out. What am I supposed to do? I've never done this, so I actually don't know. Let's walk away from that. I don't know what that thing was doing. Okay, so yeah. I think Kingdom Hearts lies about the story sometimes in a sort of confusing sort of way. It's sort of how you get twists to happen in stories is you sometimes lie to people. And the best way to do that, as a storyteller, you're lying or misleading someone. But in the story, people are telling you what's happening, explaining things and all that. In Kingdom Hearts, people talk about what Heartless are, what nobodies are. But in my opinion, nobody really knows what they are in Kingdom Hearts, let alone outside of Kingdom Hearts, because the characters themselves, like Mickey and Ansem the Wise and whoever else explains what Heartless are. This move is taking way too long. I think that they're kind of just straight up wrong a lot of the time. And that causes the player, us, to misunderstand what's actually happening. But I think it's an element to give it a little bit of twist and a what do you call it? Like a plot twist, a turn of events, whatever you want to call it. it's an opportunity to put that into the story and be able to give us a twist later. But at the same time, it could just be bad storytelling, which does happen in Kingdom Hearts quite a bit. Rewrites and other things like that cause the story to be a little bit weird sometimes, and I think Heartless aren't explained very well. But I have my own opinion to make sense of things that maybe we actually just straight up don't know very much about them. And maybe Kingdom Hearts 4 will reveal some stuff, because I don't know. Or maybe we're supposed to just kind of believe this stuff about Heartless that I don't think is 100% true, because it kind of doesn't make sense. I'm kind of being vague, but it's hard to explain even without spoiling stuff. So yeah, anyways, we're going through the Dark World, and it's pretty crazy. I'm not sure how long this will take, but I don't really want to cut anything out, because this is the extra thing. I definitely don't want to die either. Yikes. Yeah. It's super cool that this can happen. I really like that there is a secret world, a whole entire level that you get to do. That's so cool. It's kind of weird how it's locked behind some stuff, because the way that you unlock this, and I'll talk about this a little bit more in my extra episode, but the way that you unlock this episode is very bizarre, because you have to unlock the final episode, which of course is not the final episode because of this episode, the secret ending. You have to unlock the final episode, and to get that final episode, you have to get the stickers and complete the sticker stuff, which is so annoying, by the way. And then you also have to do a bunch of extra stuff to get this secret ending unlocked, which... is this where I came from? I think this is where I came from. To get the secret ending, some of the stuff that you have to do, I didn't do, actually. I'm not entirely sure how I unlocked it. Oh, okay, I figured it out. I was being silly there. Bounce pad. Use it as a bounce pad. You jump on top of it, but it launches you upwards. I am silly. Okay, there we go. I might need to go back to that other one then. Okay. Alright, I think this is just a lot of fighting segments. I don't remember what I was saying before I kind of cut there. Whatever. It's fine. So, I guess if I'm gonna show all of this stuff, I might as well be talking about some things. And, you know, I could talk about the future of this series. Man, it's wildly unpopular. People don't like these videos, but I like doing them, so I'm gonna keep them. So yeah, the next game is one I really don't like. It's actually just a movie, another movie. We'll probably be doing a couple of episodes of that to get through the 2 or 3 hour long, 4 hour long video that it is. That one's going to be interesting. I mostly just want to get through that one to get to the next stuff. But to give a little bit of a behind the scenes, I have only ever recorded videos on PC. And the future games that I have are all on console. I own them on console. I would have to buy them again if I wanted to record them on PC. So I'm either going to have to find a way to record on console, which I know how to do roughly, but it'll cost a bit of money, or buy them again, which costs even more money. So I don't know. I might end up having to take a break as I figure some stuff out on Kingdom Hearts, but we'll see. Yeah. But it would be really cool to get to Kingdom Hearts 3 and kind of like finish out Kingdom Hearts 3 right before Kingdom Hearts 4 comes out. That would be really, really cool. And we now know the date of Kingdom Hearts 4, which is late 2027. So that's going to be really, really cool. I can't wait for that. Man, there's a lot of fighting in this. I usually skip through this stuff, but because this is the secret episode, you know, I gotta show it. Well, I don't have to show it. I am gonna show it. I'm not even sure if there's like a big cutscene at the end. I think it's just a boss fight. We already saw like the main of the cutscene in the story. So yeah. This might mostly just be for fun, you know? And that's okay. Yeah, you know, this episode, the secret episode, I was going to try and do this as the very, very last thing that I do, but I want to show a bunch of the extra stuff in this, and there's so much extra stuff. And it's actually going to take a lot more setup than I expected, because I have to level up my character to do secret boss fights and show a bunch of different random things that I just find interesting. Which I guess I don't have to do, I just want to do. And then, of course, there's also some... there's also the... Oh, this is the end of the rope. What am I supposed to do here? What did I drop from here? I don't remember what happened. There's also the... Xehanort letters, or reports, or whatever they are. I have to read those. I might just do that in its own video, and I also want to do like a recap. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do all of those things in video form, whether I'm going to combine some of those videos or whatever. I've done a little bit of combining in the past for some of the videos, but I didn't totally like that, so I don't know. It's kind of easier to do it that way. Yeah. Man, I really hope this final boss isn't too hard. I know it's like extremely difficult, or at least pretty darn difficult, and I'm not sure how much preparation I'm going to need to do before that. I feel like I'm fighting these guys pretty easy, so it's probably okay. Yeah. This one has definitely been an interesting one for the videos. To me, it's been interesting. Interesting to record, because there are 3 different characters, and it makes some of the worlds feel repetitive and stuff like that. It also means some of the preparation that goes into it is a little bit weird. Sometimes repetitive and annoying, because you have to start with a brand new character each time that you restart and show that character's story, which meant leveling up from level 1 3 times. It does also mean that some of this extra stuff I had to keep in mind. I knew Aqua's story extended, so I wanted Aqua to be a little bit more leveled up than the other characters. And for the secret, or not secret, but the extra stuff that I'm going to show, I'm doing it on a save file for Terra, just because that's just how it ended up, really. It's going to be easier to show that way. This is absolutely wild how much there is, by the way. It's insane. Yeah, you can still de-link here, that's good. So, I might talk a little bit about... I think they're probably going to show a little bit more. I'm not sure if there's a cutscene at the end, I don't remember. But something worth mentioning is the whole weird little number thing that they did in the cutscene, the like 0.5. It does come into play later, but how they intended to tell this story and what they were going to do changed over time, because they did have a plan to make a Birth by Sleep 2, or Birth by Sleep 0.5 or whatever they were going to do. I forget. They might have had like a weird title for it. And that never ended up really happening. Kind of did, but not in the way that it was going to be. So, I don't know. It's interesting. I don't want to spoil things and talk too much about the future of these characters, because right now, in this current state, if you're watching for the first time, which I like these videos to be able to be watched from someone who has never seen the games before. So hopefully I haven't ever spoiled anything. I don't think I have. If you're watching that way and you don't know what the future of the games are, I won't say certain things. And we know stuff about these characters, about Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. And I'm really curious to see the future, because there's stuff that I feel like there could be a lot more story than what we do know in the future. And I'm just not sure what happens. I'm really excited for the next game. A lot more fighting here. Man, this is hard. I'm like really trying not to spoil things and talk at the same time. Again, I usually cut this stuff out, so like the full-on fighting stuff. It's a little bit hard to stay focused right now. Yeah, just waves of these little guys. Man, oh man. It's kind of satisfying just going through these little chunks. Just kind of destroy them in like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, feels good. Oh my goodness. I died in this. That's embarrassing. Oh no. Okay, I finally did it. I wasn't sure. I kind of got them in a loop there with the magnet and thunder and stuff. That was nice. Alright, I think this might be getting to the boss fight. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yep, this is the boss fight. I've never done this, and I don't really know exactly how hard it is. I think it's pretty darn hard.
Monster. This is no unverse. Just a dweller of darkness.
Yeah. Defeat the enemy. I think... Oh gosh. What? That is really weird. I managed to block that though. I think this is just straight up... showing his perspective as he attacks you.
Fire! Come on!
Which he seems to like slow down time as well. So you can block it. Oh man, this is a weird fight. Am I blocking? It's frozen. What's happening? This is very bizarre. Okay. I think I was changing the command styles? What's happening? This is really bizarre. I think I'm doing this right, but this feels weird. Okay, next stage maybe? Alright, he's a lot more visible. This guy looks really similar to, I forget what the boss is called, but he's the boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 in Beast's Castle. Looks very similar to that. Oh my gosh, it hits me hard. I'm gonna focus up here. Oh no, this is gonna be really rough. Okay, second phase. Oh my gosh, third phase. What is that? What, dude? I haven't seen this yet. This is so many attempts. I've never seen that yet. Yes, okay. I took a lot of work. I had to hard focus on that one. Okay, not bad. All right, we do get a cutscene.
Oh, could it be?
Fragmentary passage. Birth by Sleep Volume 2. Yeah, see, they had plans for a whole entire second game, but it didn't really come to fruition, so... Man, that's some pretty crazy stuff. Such a good game. I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I think that's it. Yeah, so... Next time around, be sure to hang on this data, yep. Next time around is a new game and some extra stuff from this game. But for the story for this game, that's it. We got through it. Birth by Sleep. One of my favorite games, favorite stories. It's so good. I love Aqua as a character, and it's so tragic. Being stuck in the Dark Realm for 10 years. My goodness. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this one, and look forward to the next game. Yep. Alright. Bye.